Be warned, it's intense.
I cannot believe that Monster Inc. came out exact same year when I was born. Same way as Shrek in The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings. And without these movies, I won't be alive. Not just kidding. Hello, spooky everybody. And yeah, my voice is very off because I just got back riding that go-kart and it was fun. And yeah, I'm just worn out. So that's why I want to keep this review short. And I just want to save my energy for tonight's live stream. My name is NH Studio Lounge Show, and my promise is still there. And yes, I'm about to do this redo movie review. Well, actually, necessarily, this film came out on November 2nd. It came out. Oh, wait a second. Let me see. Yeah. On November 2nd, the same day as the 2012 Wreck-It Ralph. But this film came way before Wreck-It Ralph. So this film came out in 2001, which is the same year I was born, and Wreck-It Ralph came out in 2012. So yeah, and if you don't like my voice off, that is totally fine. And I have the same way when I was writing the Avatar ride back in Animal Kingdom in 2023. I'm not writing that ride anymore because I really enjoy the movie, that doesn't mean I'm gonna have audacity to hop in that freaking ride, for God's sakes. Anyway, guys, so welcome back to another Halloween review month, which is going to be about Halloween. Anyway, guys, so today for this Halloween review month, I am doing a movie review to one of the second best animated film of 2001, behind with the Shrek, which is none other than Monster Inc. Oh, good old Monster Inc. Came out in 2001, the same year when I was born. Anyway, enough further ado. Let's get this monster video started, shall we? It's scary style time. Scary time. Anyway, let's get to it. Anyway, guys, so ever since Monster Inc. came out in theaters back in 2001 on November 2nd, this film was a golden phenomenon. Yeah, this film got a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes for the critic, and however, this film got a 90% for the audience. And I am so happy that a lot of the critic in the audience are not criticism with this film, and they call this film masterpiece, and I do agree, because you want to know how many times you want to know how many times I rewatched this movie? That's right, I watched this film like 100, no, honestly, more like 50 or 40 times. Yeah, more than Frozen 2, Wreck-It Ralph, and even Across the Spider-Verse. Because Monster Inc. is a one movie I rewatch on daily basis with my brother Chris. And this is my brother Chris' favorite movie of all time. And this review is all for him. And don't worry, brother Chris, I will definitely put on Monster Inc. tonight because this is for the celebration for the Halloween. So get ready for that. So I was originally going to do this redo movie review on Monster Inc. for Disney month, but this is literally a Halloween movie, and I was like, you know what, forget, I'm just going to do a review on a kid's Halloween movie instead of doing all the whole movie. And then I know a lot of you folks are too young by watching Rated R film. So that's why I decided to make this Halloween review month as kiddish and adult at the same time. And of course, this film got a 8.1 out of 10. Oh, come on now. If it's way higher than that, yeah, sometime IMDb make no freaking sense with the IMDb score. What the frick? And of course, this film got a 79 on Megascore. Oh, come on now. It's supposed to be 100, dude. So this film was a box office hit. So Monster Inc. was a box office hit, earning over $577 million worldwide. and the budget was a $115 million dollars, not billion, because that's a different story you asked me. And this film is the third highest grossing film of 2001, and this film make $1 billion, and that is, I'm sorry, I mean this film make $1 million. I meant to say making millions. Well, ever since in 2001, back in 13 years ago, they re-released Monster Inc. in 3D, and holy moly macaroni and cheese, Monster Inc. 3D was a box office flop. It was a box office disappointing because honestly, you want to know why? You want to know why this one was a flop? Well, it's because of the fact that we have a bunch of film that came out at the time, like Zero Dark 30. I haven't seen Zero Dark 30. I heard that film's a masterpiece, but I might check it out maybe next month. And of course, The Guilt Trip. Oh my lord, that film is a piece of donkey poop. Yeah, no wonder that film was a box office flop. And what about this one? No, Zero Dark 30 did not beat Monster Inc. at the box office. So yeah, Monster Inc. have a higher global box office. Wait a minute. I thought this film was a box office flop. My god, make up your mind already, you pathetic freak. So you got Monster Inc. 2001 got a 5. Oh, wait a second. That is the original box office for the actual film. But in 3D, on the other hand, yeah, that film didn't do well. It was a box office flop. So, due to none of them, The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey, which is my weakest film out of the Hobbit movie, which in my personal opinion, yeah, that film made more money than Monster Inc. 3D, Zero Dark 30, and The Guilt Trip. Also, I like to call it the boring trip, because that film is just full of boring. And I won't do a movie review on Monsters University, but I might have to do it maybe next month because actually, yeah, I was planning on to do a movie review on the double feature Monster Inc. But the main reason why I don't want to do that is because it's going to be one freaking hour video and I don't feel like it. And people, can you please stop saying that Monster Inc. is a sequel? No, it is not. This film is a prequel of Monster Inc. You got garnered. Because there was the difference between what prequels and sequels. And on the other hand, this film is not a sequel. So people, stop saying Monster University is a sequel. It's kind of remind me that you're saying Lightyear is a sequel to Toy Story, which is no, it's not. It's a prequel. It's a prequel. Prequel, piece of crap. Anyway, guys, so what do I think about Monster Inc.? The movie that came out exact same year when I was born. I gotta say, I am so glad I'm alive because this film is absolutely a masterpiece. Well, even I was born on September 30th, 2001, because at the time when I was a cute little babies, and yeah, it was a hard time back in 2003 when I got in the building, in the closet, and got my hand burned. Well, I'm not worrying about it because at least I'm alive and at least I'm still in this universe. And K-pop Demon Hunter fan 2000 freak you by saying that you won't that you wish me dead. Like, don't ever say that again, or else you're gonna be the execution community. You're the crime face of humanity. Anyway, guys, so let's not talk about that prick because that's the same guy. He completely messed with us on Instagram, and I'm sick of tired A. Anyway, so let's get to the happy note. So, Monster Inc. is a epic, brilliant masterpiece. Like, yeah, that's all I said. It's an epic, brilliant masterpiece. No, just kidding. I would be cheap and lazy by ending this video real quick. As I say that term, so. Can't help it, it's part of my anxiety. Anyway, guys, so do I have any flaws about this movie? No, I do not. Let's get the positive. So the story was very original because we have never seen a story about Monster Inc. going to the Monster Incorporated or Monster Inc. whatever call it. You know what? I'm going to call it Monster Inc. Yeah, screw the crap. Anyway, guys, so Sully and Mike go to the Monster Inc. company and correct people scream. Including kids scream. I already know that some people have no brain cells by saying that the story is completely a pedophile by creating kids scream. Like, no, it's not. It's not a freaking pedophile, man. Dude, there was a difference between the movie that came out 5 years ago and the movie The Monster Inc., which just came out 24 years ago. You damn bad. So no, this film is not a freaking pedophile. I mean, just because the creating kids scream, that doesn't mean it's a freaking pedophile. Like, can you, dude? Can you look at what? Sorry, can you look at what a real meaning? What pedophile? You know what? Let's not do that crap. Anyway, guys. So, Adohan, yeah, the story is absolutely original because this is another original concept for a Pixar film since Toy Story, The Bug's Life, and then I care what Alex said, that film is a masterpiece, will always be better than Ant. And of course, Finding Nemo. Yeah, I love Finding Nemo, honestly, at this point. So yeah, and after that, back in 2003, you got Finding Nemo, which I might do a movie review of that here in the next month for my Disney month, because I cannot wait to talk about that film. I don't feel like talk about Finding Dory. It was kind of forgettable, actually. And of course, the characters in this movie are absolutely terrific, like Sully. Dude, this has got to be one of my favorite performances by John Goodman. I gotta say, this is a lot better John Goodman performance than him as Papa Smurf in the freaking Smurf movie. Like, why John Goodman? You go to Sully and now you go to Papa Smurf? What the? Anyway, and then you got Billy Crystal as Mike Kizauki. Yep, a two character that got re-released in theaters in 2012. You got Mike Kazauki and Monster Inc. in 3D, and then you got your freaking Parental Guardians. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's right, guys. That's right. Yep, let me try again. Anyway, so you got Monster Inc. in 3D, and then you got Parental Guardian, which is a movie that came out on Christmas Day. Who knows, I might want to watch a Christmas movie about families doing inappropriate stuff, and you see the opening when Billy Crystal's wife doing some other stuff. You know what? Screw this crap, I'm done. Anyway, guys, so I'm very sorry I was pointing at Parental Guardian, because the main reason why I was pointing at that is because it's Billy Crystal, what you expect. Anyway, guys, I gotta say, Mike Kazauki will always be better Billy Crystal performance than him as the Jack A character in Parental Guardians. And just because I hate the movie, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be selling this movie, because my mom got this film for me. So, gotta be respectful to your mother. Even though I don't like that movie, but yeah, that's all one flesh would not get in my head. So, screw that crap. Anyway, guys, so Mike Kazauki, other than for that, yeah, Mike Kazauki is a really funny character, and he is such a hilarious character, and he might be my favorite character in this movie, actually. And of course, Boo. She is a very adorable character, not in a pedophile way, because at least I'm not a freaking guy who could completely doing the drool emoji like, oh my god, do you not know she's a minor? Anyway, so yeah, Adohan, Boo, she's a very adorable character, and Sully, he might be a fantastic father to Boo, because Sully, he have a great father figure, just like Martin for Finding Nemo. I gotta say, Disney, you are doing a great job by doing a father figurine, because you got Frozen, you got Lion King, you got Raya and the Last Dragon, what else? You got Tangle, maybe, and of course you got Monster Inc., which is Sully, and he might be a father character. Yeah, he's a fantastic father to Boo, actually. So, yeah, and do not mess with Sully, or else he'll be scaring you at nighttime. No, not just kidding. Anyway, guys, so, and then you got two villains. You got Mr. Wilderness, and you got Randall. Yeah, Randall, I gotta say, this is a lot better performance by Steve, more than him as Francis, or should I have to call him Crappy, because that character is a war piece of crap. Oh my god, I cannot stand the Boss Baby. That film is a crime against humanity. Well, not as much as the other film, which is good crap. Anyway, but honestly, I wish Randall was my favorite villain in this movie, but this is my hot topic here, because I know a lot of people are not a huge fan of Mr. Wilderness because it was really unlikable. Like, hey, that's how the twist villain works. And honestly, you better see me by doing a twist villain in my future project, like Amsterdam the series season 2, and the Lorax director's cut, and even the Frozen 2 the Rated R cut, because I will be doing the twist villain of these characters. So that's it. So you guys, so Mr. Wilderness, he might be one of the second most underrated villain of the Pixar film, behind what Hopper for the Grasshopper from The Bug's Life. I just don't get why some people didn't like Mr. Waterloo's twist villain, which the main reason why he was a twist villain is because all the plan that he wanted to correct some kids scream and honestly he wanted to do something to Boo. Yeah, that's his villain plan. He want Boo because he wanted to correct some some kids scream. Yeah, that is a very well written villain, and he's up there with Marvel Gavel, Kima Mefico, Hopper for the Grasshopper, added out one of the most underrated Disney villain ever. And Pixar will be included because Pixar owned by Disney, so what do you expect? And Celia, yep, which is Mike Yazoki's girlfriend. I gotta say, but let's see, which is a way better performance, Celia or Bonnie from Family Guy? I think both, actually, because I like both. So, yeah, guys, and Celia and Mike Yazoki has some cute chemistry, and that was really awesome. And, of course, this is the last Pixar film to have bloopers, which, at this point, I'm just gonna bring back the bloopers, because bloopers will always make you feel funny. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, so this film did not win for Best Animated Feature Film. I got beaten by Shrek, actually. So, Shrek was a winner for the Academy Award, and that film will forever be the very first movie to win as the Best Animated Feature Film at the Academy Award in the Oscar back in 2001 or 2002 or whatever called that darn thing. But on the other hand, this film won for Best Original Song. I Didn't Have You. I have to agree with Mature. I have to agree with him. The song by the Lord of the Rings called May It Be should have won that. Not a song called I Didn't Have You. And guys, I like Didn't Have You. It's a fantastic Billy Crystal and John Goodman song. But honestly, that song is not Oscar worthy because Made It Be is the one song that should have won instead. I Didn't Have You, and me and Mature will definitely discuss about that in my buddy episodes next week. Well, I was originally going to do it today, but I got Wednesday live stream, which, yeah, shoot, I forgot that. So, you guys, so that's why I want my review to be quick, so that's why I want to get it over with, so, yeah. And the climax of this movie, the climax in this movie is end up with Sully and Mike and Boo whining on that door roller coasters, and I gotta say, but I am so glad that it's going to be a ride, which, even I'm going to miss that Muppet 3D ride, which I go to on daily basis in Florida. Well, sometime, because I don't live in Florida. I live in Innocent. You got going into. Anyway, so yeah, in that door ride, I am so glad that Disney is really realized that is really a ride, and they are putting that out, and they are putting that on the site, and they putting it as a ride as well. Dude, it better not be a freaking another Avatar ride, or else I'm gonna be screaming my A off. What the heck? And of course, the ending of this movie was very sweet, was very emotional too. And honestly, it make you want to grab your t-shirt and rub your eyes with it. Which then honestly, when you see a scene when Sully and Boo was hugging father and daughters, that is really amazing. And Disney, you are so great job by doing emotional moment. And this is the main reason why that Pixar is a GOAT. Is a GOAT by doing the emotional moment. Even I'm not a huge fan of Ariel, but at least that movie got me cry at the end. So I think the ending of Pixar film are very emotional. But I gotta be honest, the most emotional scene I have seen for a Pixar film, not you, because that film had no emotional moment at all, because that film did not feel like a Pixar film. That felt like another studio who made that? No, let's not do that. Anyway, guys, so, yeah. The most saddest scene I have seen for a Pixar film, which is an anxiety scene of Inside Out 2 when she was having a breakdown and on sudden it was a power going on and And honestly, and when you're seeing Rowdy was having the anxiety attack, and I don't understand why people don't. I mean, people don't like anxiety attack, and they call that scene unnecessary. Like the main reason why you have that is because you have to add character development. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Women Nation. You're supposed to do a character development, not freaking freezing your character just like SML and The Simpsons. This is not SML. This is not The Simpsons. This is your movie studio, and you want to know why Disney and Pixar are beating Women Nation? It's because they have a way better character development. I'm not trying to play them like it's better than God. I was just saying, adding character development is very important. Not freaking freezing your characters like a freaking action figure. That's not how it works. And that's the main reason why they lost the ball by not doing by not doing a romantic scene with Ted and Audrey and Lorac, which that's actually, we're just going off topic. Anyway, guys, so that's all I have to say. Monster Inc. is a very epic, brilliant masterpiece, and this has got to be one of my third favorite film of 2001, behind with Shrek and The Lord of the Rings, The Friendship of the Ring. But I think Friendship of the Ring is now officially is one of my favorite movie of 2001. So I'm gonna give Monster Peak a 10 out of 10. Epic brand masterpiece, y'all. And of course, this film is well-deserved a spooky Nick Cage awesomeness. So, guys, so that was my movie review on Monster Inc. So tell me about your opinion on this amazing masterpiece film on the comment section below. And I'm very sorry I was kind of weighing on Women Nation on this because just like my live stream was off topic, hey, I might do this review off topic now. And I'm not just kidding. Honestly, I don't want to be like Alec by going off topic too much, which that's so annoying. So, even he don't exist to me, so yeah, well, not until on the November I'm gonna be doing that freaking video about his Frozen 2 win. Oh my god, that win just really was my face. Anyway, so that's enough saying that nonsense. So you guys, so even I think Shrek is a way better animated film of 2001 more than Monster Inc. But I gotta say, but that film will always be the third best movie of 2001. Number 2 is Shrek, and my number 1 is The Lord of the Rings, The Friendship of the Ring. Stay tuned for that on December for my review. Anyway, guys, so stay tuned for my movie review on Hotel Transylvania. I might do one on Hotel Transylvania 4. Yeah, screw that crap. And of course, stay tuned for my movie review on Paranorman, leading up to that one short, which is coming out the same day as much. They're going to be re-released Paranorman, actually. And speaking of re-release, they are freaking re-release K-pop Demon Hunter again. But yet again, AMC Theater have lost their mind. They're going to re-release every single Twilight movie instead of K-pop Demon Hunter. No, K-pop Demon Hunter should have been a movie that got re-released at AMC Theater, not freaking Twilight movie. Do you not know do you not know that the fact that the Twilight fangirl is going to take their boyfriend by seeing a freaking Twilight movie? Like, come on, this is not 2008. So, yeah. Yeah, I am so sick and tired of that Twilight fan base. It's a toxic, same as the Swifties. Yeah, thank God I'm a way better Taylor Swift fan more than most of Swiftie these days, because sometimes Swiftie always get people death threat. What the? Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video before I'm gonna lose my friends out by releasing a freaking Twilight movie instead of K-pop Demon Hunter. Like, that's the main reason why that Regal Cinema will always be better than AMC Theater. And I'm starting losing hope from them because they keep on ditching K-pop Demon Hunter and always give some bad movie attention. First they did that because they want to release Gabby Fake House, and now they're going to release all the Twilight movie, but not K-pop Demon Hunter. Yeah, you better hope that K-pop Demon Hunter will beat the Twilight movie out the box office this year, because those two are going to be re-released, and K-pop's going to be way better than Twilight movie, and that's a fact. Well, that's opinion too, but mostly it's a fact. So you guys, so this is NH Studio Lounge turn off and Yadios, and don't let Monster get in your bed, or else you could be screaming so hard just like that one Monster characters. I mean, I scared the kid, but honestly, before I end this video, I have to tell that one scene. Honestly, here's the one scene when I won Goofy Monster by screaming, and you see the ball was hanging on them, and all of a sudden the ball, and all of a sudden the monster was literally sitting on that toy thing and go, ah, and all of a sudden, and of course he was running around like a goofball, and I gotta say, that scene was really funny, and I laughed that scene when I was a kid, so yeah. So hey guys, so this is NH Studio Lounge signing off, and adios, and have a great spooky day everyone, instead of having your soul scare you to death. Nah, just kidding. And this is it. Now goodbye.